I'm not supposed to be here.
No, and yet you are. What treat?
Yeah, what happened? Well, I think dry January happened. I think that's what happened, and there just wasn't enough to run the gig. Everyone decided no, or maybe the weather. I don't know. Maybe the weather
About to
put
say, yeah, it's more likely to be 4 snowflakes fell and
4 snowflakes
right.
fell, and everyone decided they're working from home. We're not going into the city. Yeah,
So you were meant to be off tasting somewhere, were you?
I was meant to be in London, setting up for a tasting in a lovely little whiskey bar, Black Rock, this evening. But
Ah, very nice, yeah. But alas,
I think
their
city.
loss is our gain.
Sorry,
Their loss is our gain.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, nice to see you, Dave. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, sir. Yeah, what a lovely 2 week. I mean, I
Very
took.
cold meeting room today. The rest of the building's lovely and warm. This meeting room is freezing. I don't think it's just because I've lost the mustache. I don't think I was keeping me warm.
Hey, it is pretty chilly. It has been pretty chilly the last couple of days. We had a little flurry of snow this morning. Nothing to worry about, but
I'm just getting things ready for our first draw, but do you want to go through your usual spiel of what's coming up and available now? Or what's available now?
Well, I'm going to look through. There's some belters up here right at the top. Forgotten Gems, Macallan 32-year-old. So it's one of our casks. So I have tasted that one. That's a £10 ticket. So that started off pretty quickly, actually. Everyone knows how good that is. There's a Woodford Reserve Baccarat edition, a very special Woodford Reserve bourbon, which is distilled in the pot still. It's one of the earliest distilleries. I'm pretty certain it's one of the early distilleries in America, the one that stayed running during Prohibition, of one of the 6 that was. There's a pot still, triple distilled. This one has been finished in XO cognac casks. So that's pretty cool. A 29-year-old Springbank from 1993. That's a Master of Malt single cask release. So that's another pretty cool one. Okay, yeah, that's moving really quickly. So just £6 a ticket for that 29-year-old Springbank. Whiskey made in the old way. There's a Caroni 25-year-old from Adelphi. It's Trinidad's long-lost Caroni distillery. What else is there? Oh, yeah, the Glenmorangie collection, 7 for just £5. 7 different Glenmos, from La Santa 12-year-old to the Barrel Select Palacatado finish. That sounds yummy. Yes, up to the 18. That's a lovely little collection. And then there's another collection of 5 from Glenmurray. So the complete core selection, 12, 15, 18, 21. And that's a cracking collection. Absolutely. I think an underrated distillery by far. I think they make some cracking whiskey. The 15, the 18,
I think less than it was, perhaps, but still underrated. Yeah.
Yeah. A Tamor 28-year-old, a Tobermory 25-year-old. I think these are independent. Oh no, the Tobermory is a genuine one. The Tamor is a connoisseur's choice from Gordon MacPhail. You don't see a lot of old Tamor around. They were all independently bottled. There's a cracking collection of duo, a brace of rye whiskies from Finland, the Sauna series duo. One's a rum cask. I haven't tried the rum cask, but I have tried the apricot brandy cask, and it is absolutely banging. It's superb. I really love it. And I really didn't, I was skeptical about the Sauna series. Oh, another marketing trick. And I understand it, but no, there is a difference. There is definitely a difference. I had some samples sent to me of the before and after Sauna experiment with just the plain rye before it went into the finishing cask. So yeah, why did we do it? Well, because we can, that sort of thing. Just same as we sent botanicals up into space. Same nonsense, but fun and geeky. And there's an Ardbeg. There's an Ardbeg.
Ardbeg, yeah.
Release up there for just a £5. Again, that's rattling along pretty quickly. And I saw 6. Oh, you'll like the first one, the Biggie collection, the Harmony 12, 17, and 21. The whole collection of Hibiki up to 21 years old for the top ticket there.
Yeah, nice little selection, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good collection there. There's a Glenrothes 32, Highland Park 31. That's independently bottled for £6. There's a collection of 3 Mount Gays, the Master Blender collection, just for a £5. A beautiful Tomatin 30-year-old, just a £5 ticket there. A Thompson Brothers trio as well as the number 6 in the lineup that have just been released. So that's the Mystery Malt.
Mystery Malt in there, yeah.
The Ardmore 25 and the Tullybar Dean 19. So that's just 5. And that's already flown with 1 day on the I looked earlier. So yes, and we got 10 lots as usual to draw today. A couple of multi-packs here, a premium rum bundle and a signatory cask strength collection coming up as well. But let's start at the beginning. That's the best place to start, I guess.
Yeah, we'll say hello to a few of the people watching along. Happy New Year to you all. So yeah, we've got Claire, Luke, and Chili657 all saying Happy New Year. And yeah, the last one of them there, they're saying they were most surprised. They missed the last draw, but then they found out that they'd won the Michter's 10. Happy days. Yeah, happy days, definitely. Well done.
Happy days.
Congratulations. And we've got a bit of chat about Dry January and how a couple of them thought about it for a minute, but then there were other options available.
I'm only doing Dry January while I'm asleep. Or that's a concession. I'm doing
riders saying, yeah, they decided against it because they could take a sip of their Mount Gay cognac cask. They won in draw 98. Very nice.
Nice.
Hello to Colin. Hello to John. Yeah, and then.
So I'm trying to do 31 days of January.
January, I like that. Well, you are Mr. Rye these days, Dave.
A different rye every day of the month of January. And
you have become the rye guy.
Have I got enough rye around me? 31 different bottles.
That's quite a lot of rye, isn't it?
That's a lot of rye.
That would have been unthinkable once, wouldn't it? You'd have been like, might get to day 3.
I've completed day 5. I've got to find one for this evening. Day 6. I've got I know I've got quite a bit of rye around me. So I was just wondering this morning if I could actually extend it into February. Well. Another 28 days. Yeah. Wow.
If anyone can, Dave.
That'd be 59 different ryes. Yeah, I might be able to do that. I'm not quite. I might have to beg a few.
I think we have to spin some wheels as much as.
Let's spin some wheels.
I've got the first one ready to rock. So.
And me too. It's a Motlach. It's a special release from 2023, Diageo's special release from the Beast of Dufton, with their unique 2.81 distillation process, where most of the spirit is distilled twice, but a portion of it is distilled 3 times in the little wee witchy, the small still called the wee witchy, and then combined, creating this signature meaty, robust single malt. It really is known as the Beast of Dufton, and we have the Beast on our boutique labels. It's charging down Dufton High Street, which I absolutely love. Anyway, let's get this wheel up and find a lucky winner for this one. Give it a spin.
Give it a spin. Get the show on the road. Here we go. Creeping into, not quite. Christopher H. So you could really see that was right between the segments there. I thought I was going to the next one. But yeah, congratulations, Christopher.
Congratulations, Christopher. That'll be a lovely drop of whiskey, that's for sure. The Beast of Dufton. I always like a drop of Beast of Dufton. We've bottled some beautiful casks over the years. Okay, what's up next?
It makes me realise how much I need a haircut, Dave. I was looking at myself. I don't know what to do with it.
You and me both, bud.
Ridiculous, right? Right, yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Royal Salute, yeah, of course.
A Royal Salute, the treasured blend. I didn't know that Royal Salute was originally introduced in 1953. So the brand is over 70 years old. It was introduced by Chivas Brothers to celebrate the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II at the time, named after the traditional 21 gun salute.
Sure.
So this is a 25-year-old and inspired by the crown jewels. There you go.
Why not?
Indeed. Let's pick a winner for this one.
Colin's talking about the wild world of Japanese canned highballs. Yeah, I'm with you. He's got a super smoky canned highball from the convenience store. That sounds fantastic. And highballs on tap as well in Japan, isn't there? We need a bit of that over here.
I remember highballs on tap in just like a Japanese version of chain restaurant, like a McDonald's or upmarket sit-down restaurant. But all Japanese food, not a McDonald's as such, but that sort of chain foods.
A very good line in sort of like little local bars as well. It's kind we don't have over here anymore, or at all really.
I just remember everybody drinking highballs. I mean, not the children, but everybody was. You just look around and they mug, and they would come in like beer, half-pint beer mugs of.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm on the wrong tab. Okay, let me spin this wheel.
Spin that wheel. I'll give it a spin. Royal Salute.
Glenn M. Congrats, Glenn.
Glenn M. There we go. Congratulations. Enjoy.
I'm thirsty now. I haven't got a drink with me at the moment.
We have some bourbon coming up next from Kentucky Owl. This is a really old brand, but it was, obviously it was closed in 1916. Prohibition closed the distillery down, so it was a big old brand back in 1879. Prohibition sadly killed just about everything, apart from those 6 distilleries that were allowed to continue through. But the brand was revived back in, when was it? 2014. The great grandson of the founder revived it and then sold it. And I've read recently it was gone into administration and collapsed, closed. Closed distillery, Kentucky. I'm sure there's stocks around. There was definitely one release I found that had been released after.
Posthumous release, like a musician.
Yeah. There we go. Anyway, a little drop of Rara's Rockin' Horse poop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's find a winner for this one.
Shared the wheel. I have shared the wheel. The wheel's ready to rock. Here we go. That looks like it's going to, don't say it too soon. Yep, is Peter B. Congratulations, Peter.
We've definitely had a Peter B as a regular in the past.
Congrats to them.
But there's lots of Peter B's, I'm sure. I can think of a few. Okay, let's go to Japan. Why not? Golden Promise, Yamazaki Golden Promise. So this is a whiskey made from the Golden Promise barley, which was the dominant grain throughout the 1970s. This is the one that's got to go back to Japan.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Japan chat's still going on. We've got just talking about how they make sure their whiskies taste good in highballs. Absolutely. And I was just laughing because Claire says that another reason that I think that she can't do dry January is that she's got some rum punch left over from New Year's Eve after having made 4 litres of the stuff. Turned out to be a little bit too much.
Yeah. So Yamazaki Golden Promise. Golden Promise was introduced was the dominant barley right throughout the 70s, but it was introduced in the late 60s. And a few distilleries have gone back to using Golden Promise. I know Macallan was founded on Golden Promise, and they carried on growing Golden Promise through the 80s. They don't use Golden Promise anymore, but I have seen it come back from time to time. And this is one from Japan using Golden Promise. I see a few other craft distilleries have been using Golden Promise.
There's obviously a few different ways of trying to sort of work, do things a bit more of an old-fashioned way that might bring different flavour or more flavour, and heritage grains is certainly one of them.
Oh, definitely. Heritage grains are flavourful compared to modern high-yielding grains. I mean, the difference when you taste those malted grains next to each other, it's savoury and sweet. The modern ones are so sweet, so sugary. Hey, right, we're going to spin that wheel. I guess I better get it in.
Let's do it.
Let's find a winner.
Here we go. It's going to be close. It is Thomas M. Congratulations, Thomas.
Congratulations. Yes, some Golden Promise. And while we're talking about Golden Promise, up next, the Macallan. They were one of the few Scottish distilleries that maintained growing and using Golden Promise really up until fairly recently. In my memory, Macallan was Golden Promise. So I need to find out when they stopped doing that then. Anyway, here's two from their Harmony collection, the Meadow Duo, Green Meadow and Amber Meadow. I don't know nothing about these.
Can't say you off the top of my head, so I'm just trying to find the wheel. I was hoping you were going to tell me about Dave, yeah.
I've got no information about the Macallan, these Harmony collections. Pair of limited edition single malts from their Harmony collection. That's all I have. So I don't know how old, when, what. But very pretty. They look sort of old-fashioned.
Bum, 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 bum. They were launched in early 2024 in travel retail, hence we won't have seen them quite as much because you can only buy them in airports and such. They're pretty cool.
I see.
Oh, you ready? Right.
I'm rocking ready.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to find out the backstory. Here we go. And that is Michael B. Almost without the wrong name. To preempting. Nice. Well, congratulations, Michael. Yeah. Pair of Macallans.
There we go. Pair of Macallans. Cool. Right, what's up next? Oh, yes. A collection of rum. Premium rum bundle. 5 different rums. A top shelf rum collection right here. Yeah.
Colin's just saying about the boutique Macallan 29, which was Golden Promise era, and that he won a while back. So that's a pretty mega bottle to have won. Well done there. On to the rum, sorry.
Yes, here a collection of top drawer rums, top shelf rums, not top drawer. You wouldn't lay them down, would you? So I don't know much about these rums apart from some of the names that I know of. The Eldorado 21 Special Reserve I have tasted. I did like the Eldorado rums a long time ago. I don't think I've tried any of the other ones. Diplomatico, Dictador. There's a Master of Malt exclusive, Chairman's Reserve, 9-year-old.
Nice.
But I'm sure these are all, looking at the prices for that 5, yeah, I'm sure these are all top shelf. Just £5 ticket for those 5. That's £550 worth of whiskey, rum there. Cool.
We've got Boothy Mank going, woohoo! So I think they might have just come off on that last wheel.
Oh, excellent.
And we, of course, have Claire keeping her fingers crossed for this one. And yeah, some of our other viewers got their fingers crossed for her too. Us too. Right. Let me. I haven't shared this one, have I? Bear with Dave. Sorry.
Yep. No worries. Bounce.
Uno momento. Okay, ready. Okay, here we go. It's going to be Aidan W. I've seen a couple of our other regular, sort of our friends here who tune in regularly, just being quite close to where this has stopped. But Aidan, it's Aidan W. taking the run. Well done.
Excellent. Congratulations, Aidan. There's 5 premium rum bundle will be shipping its way to you shortly. Those warehouse elves, I mean, I hope they had a little break over the Christmas New Year period, but they were, I mean, I put in an order yesterday morning and it was delivered this morning. I mean, how quickly are they been banging them into boxes? I thought they'd be a bit slow. They'll be taking it easy, breaking themselves into the new year. But they're flat out, like lizards drinking, as they say. Have you ever seen a lizard drink? They're flat out. Right, here we go. Signatory cask collection. This is lot number 7 on my little list here. 5 signatory cask strength collections. Beautiful looking bottles, lovely looking tins. What have we got here? This is as they get it, I guess. Single casks. There's some distilleries from right around the country here. There's Speyside, there's Isla, there's Highland, there's Single Grain, and there's Islands. Isla and Islands. There's Tobermory. There's an Altmore 14. I like a drop of Altmore. It's a single cask. There's a Kalila 17, so a 17-year-old Kalila. That will be lovely. A 19-year-old Lechick. A 33-year-old North British from 1991, and a Pulteney 17-year-old. Oh, who remembers the Pulteney 17-year-old? That was great whiskey.
Yeah, this is going. Bunch of signatory independent bottlings. Yeah, please. Look at them. Looks fab.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I clicked it twice. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. Very best of luck, everyone here. Here we go.
Snake. My t-shirt's pretty psychedelic today.
And that looks like it's comfortably going to be. It was between Paul D and Paul D there, who was on that wheel quite a lot. So well done, Paul. You've
secured yourself the wheel.
Secured yourself a lovely collection. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a cracking collection. Yeah. I mean, I haven't tasted, these are all single cask releases, so the chances of me actually finding one of them and tasting it, but I'm just remembering the old 17-year-old Pulteney that was one of the world's best whiskies once upon a time. In one of those award ceremonies, it was a cracking bottle of whiskey though. Yeah. Right, what's up next? We're going back to Japan for a Hibiki 100th anniversary blend. That's right, Japanese whiskey is over 100 years old now, and here it is. It's not 100 years old, but it is to celebrate the Japanese whiskey industry's 100th anniversary blend, released in 2023. House of Suntory's 100th anniversary celebrations. I mean, this is really quite a find for a Japanese whiskey collector. I mean, then we've got the whole collection of Hibiki blends, so you want to be in both of these. Yeah, this obviously sold out. This was just £6 a ticket, and yeah, it's cracking. Right.
Oh, Claire saying that she got a lovely bottle of Havana Club Tributo 2019. My most expensive rum so far. Wow, and Claire's got plenty of rums. Yeah, do love those premium Havana Club releases. So enjoy that. Yeah, some funny comments.
Do you sneak any rums into the Pour and Sip Club?
No, that'd be fun though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I don't know, some people might be like, I paid for 5 whiskies, what's going on? And other people, I think, would be very into it and really, really enjoy it. But,
Maybe there's an option button.
yeah.
Yeah. Because I think there's some really great sipping rums out there that you think, oh man, this is a whiskey drinker's rum. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, right. I wasn't sure if I shared it then, because
Give it a spin.
give it a spin. Give it a spin. Here we go. That is Georgie I. Congratulations.
Congratulations. There we go. Is it going back to Japan? Who knows? But congratulations, George. Okay, down to the last 2 and the drum roll. This must be the oldest whiskey we've ever had on the draw. 60 years old. It's a vintage even older than me, 1962. A single cask from independent bottler Hunter Lang under their sovereign reign. I mean, just look at it. It's from the North British distillery, founded in 1885, originally by blenders to challenge that monopoly being held by the baddies. But it eventually ended up being jointly owned by the very companies that grew from this original monopoly it posed. So, historical irony. But yeah, 60-year-old.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up quickly. Oh, yeah, I could look it up. I looked in the wrong place, really. But I have a feeling we did do like a ridiculous 6-year-old Speyside a couple of years back, which would have been.
We did a very old.
Maybe it was 50 something, but it was. Yeah, I think it was 50 something. So this will be the oldest. It's grain, of course, but it's. Yes, this must be the oldest. Yeah.
We've had some older vintages, that's for sure. I'm
sure. Sure, yeah.
Really in the I remember seeing some stuff from the 40s or cognac or Armagnac. Yeah,
with the brandies. Yeah,
I would
there's
love
old grain, and then there's that's old grain. Yeah,
I would very much like to win this.
For sure, yeah, this is a cracker. Okay, best of luck.
£8 a ticket. Wow.
60-year-old, yeah. Here we go. That is going to be Bowmore H. Well, that's pretty epic, isn't it? Congratulations and enjoy.
Congratulations, Tomo. That is pretty epic. It's definitely, wow, 60-year-old.
Crazy.
1962. That would have been, I mean, it's still a maize now, but yeah, that would have been the full-on maize back then. Everything would have been different. Everything would be different. The quality of the grains and all of those sort of things, yeah. Right. More flavour. Our top of the shop is a
bars in Tokyo in the chat. I'm loving this. I'm here for this. This is
my youngest daughter and her partner have just booked their trip.
Oh, you were saying, yeah.
Japan. They're off to Japan in end of March, and then coming back and getting married. I think they're going back to Japan to get their wedding rings because they got their engagement rings from Japan made out there, and they're going back to the same person to make their wedding rings. That's cool, huh?
I got engaged in Japan. There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, and on to 30-year-old single malt from Isla.
30-year-old Bowmore. There we go. 30-year-old Bowmore, 2022 release.
Yeah, we're now into the thousands of pounds of whiskey here.
It's a 30-year-old Bowmore, old Bowmore, £2,000 bottle of whiskey for the price of a tenner for a ticket. The oldest distillery in Ireland, isn't it? But there's also that historic warehouse, which is probably one of the oldest warehouses used for whiskey maturation in Scotland, period. And part of it is below sea level as well. So it does get that very cool, damp, perfect conditions for maturing whiskey. Whether this has been sat in there for 30 years, I don't know.
Waves smashing against the wall. It's everything you imagine, isn't it?
It is, yes. They say that salty air contributes to it, but I don't really buy that, seeing as most of Taliska's matured over in the Central Belt. In fact, most whiskies is matured in the Central Belt. Only the bits at the distillery are there for show. Now, there will be some big picks there. Anyway, let's get the wheel up and get this final bottle of home.
Yeah. The big one. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I need to get that drum roll.
Blagavest S.
64.97. Blagavest. Not just.
That's true. Yeah, that is part of the name. Yeah.
64.97. This is an address as well. There we go.
It's huge. Awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations to all our winners. And very much enjoy them.
And thanks very much if you've been watching along, and thanks very much for creating the chat that Jake's giggling away while I'm looking at notes.
Yeah, I'm looking up a couple of things from that in a minute. Yeah.
I don't see any of the chat notes because they don't come into here, into this.
You'll keep you focused, Dave.
Sorry?
We'll keep you focused.
You've got to keep me focused. Yes, you don't want me chatting to random strangers on the internet.
All day.
Charming.
No, it's not bad. Love you, Dave. Right.
I'll be back next week.
Yes. A pleasure as always.
Farewell.